Hi everybody, today I have a video on the September horror block for you. Again, I'm going to have a little moan about the shipping. I did not get this till early this week and it's October, and next month, well this month technically, but I will get it next month. This month is the Halloween box, so I'm not actually going to get it before Halloween. I'm going to get it in the beginning of November, more around Fireworks Day. Fireworks Day? Bonfire night, even. So, it's a bit of a bummer that that is happening, but yeah, what can you do really? I keep on mentioning it to them, but you know, there you go. So, let's get onto this box though, because this box is really exciting. Now, it's a Stephen King box. I really love the Stephen King movies. I'm not a fan, gasp shock horror, of the Stephen King novels. I really don't enjoy the way he writes. It's not for me, but that's just me, and you know, you don't have to hate me for it. I really love Richard Lehman and the way he writes, much better as horror goes. I don't mind Sean Hudson as well, but for me Richard Lehman is the horror writer that I love the best, and I have actually done a video on him in the past, but I think that's on my other channel. So yeah, Richard Lehman is my favourite writer, but obviously they've not recreated his films. But this box was exciting because I do love the Stephen King films. I think one of my favourite ones is Rose Red. I'm sure it's just Rose Red. I love Rose Red. Obviously I love The Stand. I love Misery. I loved It because I love Tim Curry, huge Tim Curry fan, but I just didn't like the end and the reveal of what like the monster was technically at the end. I really didn't enjoy that. I don't like it when you get to the end of an amazing film and then it's like, ugh. So that's kind of how I felt about that. I do think Tim Curry was amazing in that though. Obviously I love The Shining as well. I quite like Carrie. I really enjoyed Cujo. The list could go on. There's so many amazing Stephen King adaptations. They're just fantastic. But this box was Stephen King, so I was kind of like, uh-oh. I hope it's going to be like very classic Stephen King. And one of the things is not quite so much. And the box itself is totally amazing. Let me just give you a little spoiler there. I haven't got the box to show you, I've put that in the bin, but you know what the box looks like. You've probably seen, well, if you've watched me before, you'll have seen the boxes before anyway. Anyway, I'm waffling, I'm going to get onto the box. So the first thing that we get in our box, or the first thing I'm going to show you, is this. Now, I know there's those big blokes who do horror blog videos. Oh no, it's a plushie. Oh no. Sorry, that was a really, no offence to anybody who did that. I'm, you know, no offence intended. But it's just quite funny because obviously blokes don't really, they're not really into cuddly toys, let's face it. It's not the biggest of, you know, manly things. Oh yeah, I love my plushie. No, okay. So, but I do like these. We've obviously had Chucky, we've had Freddy and Jason, and I really, really love these. I think they're great. I do have them displayed up on my bookcase, and I am doing like a little sort of room tour, which is kind of a tour of the room where I film. And I'm going to include all the stuff from here and then some stuff downstairs, so I'm going to kind of do a video, so that'll be coming up on my channel. But I do like these, like I said, I like collecting them. I think it's quite nice to have kind of that plushy sort of character if you really like the films and things. And of course, like I said, I'm not really hugely into the end of it, but I did enjoy the film and I do love Tim Curry. So for me, this is a Tim Curry item rather than The Shining. The It item. It does have an official tag on it, and it is the scary face one. I'm really sorry if you don't like clowns. I should insert a little thing there, warning of clowns. Yeah, but it does have the scary face, which I think is really cool. Clowns don't bother me in the slightest, so yeah, I like him. So I was really impressed with that, and I can take his little tag off now and display him because I've had these things kind of put to one side. Right, I'm going to get to the print next because I'm not excited about the print particularly. Just because I don't read his book, so I haven't come across like what it's about, which is The Dark Tower. The print itself is quite nice. It's quite interesting. If you weren't a Stephen King fan, then you probably wouldn't know what that was. I did know what it was. I have heard of The Dark Tower. But yeah, I mean, it's quite nice. I like it looks like clouds. But when you look closer, I don't know, are those people? They're not, but they kind of look like people. I don't know. It's just me and my warped mind. But what happened was, I had the Simpsons one framed, which I've got it over here. which we got in a previous box that I really like. And I've got the Cthulhu one. Now, I really love these. I don't have room to kind of put everything up on my walls. I do have the zombie one done, which is kind of, it was the one we had before, which was all famous zombie characters, which I love and framed. And I've got a number of things from Horrorblock framed. But what I'm going to do is get an A4 display folder and then just kind of display these in a folder and put it in my room so I can kind of flick through and look at the things that we've been sent in the past, because these are great. I don't necessarily want to have them displayed all the time. I don't have the room to have them displayed all the time and don't love them enough because something else came in this box that I just had to frame up. So that came out of the frame and the other thing replaced it. But they're quite nice. I like getting these. I think it's something different, something interesting. And like I said, you can frame them up and they do look really great. So I really like that. And then we also got a Rue Morgue item. Now, it's not Rue Morgue magazine as we normally would get. I do love that we get these sometimes. The rest of them are actually behind me, so I do kind of put them here. But this one's really interesting. It's Monstro Bizarro. And it's actually quite thick. It's a bit thicker than some of the others. And yeah, it's just all about monsters, as you would expect. So I'm quite excited to give that one a read. I really love these little Rue Morgue books. I think they're amazing. So I'm always excited to see one of these in there and kind of build up my sort of horror reading sort of library. Then I'm going to show you the t-shirt first because the last two items are so exciting. The t-shirt is amazing. I love it. And it's from Misery. And it says Misery Lane. It's got a picture of the farmhouse at the bottom. And then that's a picture of her at the top holding the sledgehammer that she hobbles him with. I like that she doesn't have a face. I like that it's just the shape. It's almost like she's kind of standing in the doorway with a light behind her, and it looks really amazing. And I love the white and red kind of blood stain sort of in a way. So really love this t-shirt. I think it's amazing and I'm really excited about that because Misery is just one of my favourite films. If ever it's on and I see it's on, I have to watch it. I think it's so good. Kathy Bates is so amazing in it. Yeah, she's just crazy and dark and just great. Great actress anyway. I love Kathy Bates. Right, so the next item, oh my goodness, this is what was making the box so heavy. So what was making the box so heavy was the next item, which was in bubble wrap and is very exciting. I love this film. I love Jack Nicholson anyway, but I love this film and it's from The Shining. And oh my god, how amazing. It's really heavy and sturdy. It does have the little things on the back so you can hang it up. And it's basically a hook, like a keyring hook. I'm not going to use it for keys. I'm actually going to put it up in this room. I might hang jewellery on it. I don't know what I'm going to hang on it yet. I haven't quite decided. But it says Red Rum, which is obviously murder backwards. And it's got the little hooks on, 3 little hooks. And it's just a part of the door. Which is so cool that it's like, they could have just done something, a plaque with Red Rum on it, and it would have been like, yeah, that's really nice. But the fact that it is like the old door, and it's even kind of sort of aged and old, it just looks so amazing. So I'm really happy with that, and like I said, that's really heavy, a really nice item. And I've got one more item to show you. We did get a little code for Nerd Block. Yeah, I thought I'd showed you the code side, but I haven't because I think I'm going to use that. We've got a card about our items, which I'll come to in a second. And then in next month, we've got Nightmare on Elm Street. Yes, I love Freddy. Halloween, though I'm not sure if it's going to be the Rob Zombie Halloween, which I'm not a huge fan of. I didn't like what Rob Zombie did with Halloween, which I know is going to be something controversial for Rob Zombie fans. It's not that I don't like Rob Zombie, I've liked other stuff he's done. I just didn't like the treatment of Halloween. And Hellraiser is in there as well, which is also really cool. If they give us the trinket box, I think I might just pass out on the floor. Because that would be so exciting. It's nice to have like kind of little memorabilia. Okay, I had to put some artificial lighting on because it was getting quite dark. And I don't want you to not be able to see me. So, just in case we have a bit better lighting now, I'll quickly run through the things. Which is the print. The magazine, the t-shirt, which you definitely should be able to see better now, yeah. I get mine in the women's fit, which I get in the extra large, you know, because I've got the boobs. Yeah, and that, which is the keyring, which is, and it's a nice size as well, it's so cool. Okay, and of course, Pennywise. which I apologise if you don't like clowns and I've just shown it to you again. Okay, the last item in the box. Right, I'm not excited for this for the reasons of a Stephen King film. I'm excited for this for the reasons of the other film that this particular person was in. So, we've got an autograph. And I honestly squealed when I opened this and saw this. I was so excited to see it. And it is, I framed it. I love her. Okay, so this is PJ Souls. And she has signed it and it was witnessed. And this is a certificate of authenticity. And she was in Carrie. She played Norma in Carrie. But she was Linda. But she played Linda in Halloween. And I love Halloween. It's one of my all-time favourite films. I watch it every Halloween religiously. And I just think that she is amazing in that. And yeah. Look at that. Ah. I was so happy. So now I can display this in my room and I'm really thrilled with it because I love getting these autographs. We got the twins from The Shining, which was amazing, or the two girls anyway, that was amazing. We got Addie Miller from Walking Dead. I'm a huge Walking Dead fan, so it's really cool to be getting like autographs of people because I would never get to a Comic-Con, not a Comic-Con, a horror-con or any kind of places where I could get these people's autographs. So to be able to get them and own them and display them is amazing and I love it. So that's that. So in the box we got 6 items. We all got the same. There was no kind of variations this month, which is great. And no Blu-rays, which is also good because they don't work here in the UK, most of them. So in this box we got, out of the 6 items, we got 5 exclusives, which I think is brilliant. You've got the key hook, which was an exclusive. The only thing that wasn't exclusive is Rue Morgue because it's obviously on general sale, but everything else was. So the autograph, the print, the Pennywise and the t-shirt, all exclusives, which I just, how amazing is that? I love exclusive things. I know some people moan about them and they're not happy about getting exclusives, but for me, I love getting exclusives in my boxes. I think it's amazing. Nobody else has them. Just the horror block community. Okay, they may go on sale at some other point. Yes, other people have PJ Souls autograph, but I otherwise wouldn't be able to get these things, so I'm excited about it. I do quickly want to share with you, I did pick up another pack of the horror block cards, the chop and block cards. Were they called chop and block? I think they were. But we got a pack of cards in a previous box and I picked up another packet because I didn't want to just, no, this is stupid. I didn't want to like kind of separate my pack out to do something artistic with them. So I got another pack off eBay really cheaply, as it happens. And I did this picture, which I'm really excited about. This is a display frame from IKEA. It's actually just meant for, it's not like, it is a photo frame, but it's got plain background and you just display anything you want, tickets, photographs. It's a really nice frame. But I kind of did sort of a pattern of it because I'm a symmetry person. So I've got the Joker at the top and then I've got all of the sort of face cards, where all the King, Jokers and Queens, and then Pennywise again at the bottom. Sorry about the glare. I haven't put them in suits, so I was saying sweets before on the other video, but no, I haven't put them in suits, so I didn't put like all the jacks, queens, clubs and hearts together. I just wanted to mix them up. I wanted to put my favourites at the top. So my favourite 3, I mean Ghostface is my ultimate. He's there just because I needed to put my favourite 3 together. So you've got Michael, Freddy and Jason. I love those are my favourite films. And then of course Scream's my favourite film ever. I've got loads of Ghostface sort of memorabilia. And then everybody else has just kind of gone down there. And I really love how it looks. I think it just looks so great. So I just need to find somewhere to put it now. Challenging. Because Horror Block is giving me stuff to fill up my room with. So that's it. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what I got in my Horror Block. I'm really excited to share next month. Oh, next month I will have Horror Block as always, but I'm also going to have Loot Crate DX and the Loot Crate level ups as well. My daughter gets Loot Crate every month. She's a huge fan of it, but next month is horror. I will show you the entire contents of the box, but she told me that I could have everything except The Walking Dead, and the level up t-shirt, it's not level up anymore, but the Loot Wear tee is actually Shaun of the Dead, and we've kind of agreed that she's going to get that. So I'm very excited about getting yes, getting those things because it's more horror stuff, and I'm excited because Loot Crate's really great as well. And if you do want to see Loot Crate openings on this channel, then please do let me know. I get the ladies level up, we get the level up t-shirt. Again, I'm sorry they have changed the name, it's just easier to call it that. We also just get the standard crate. So if anybody's interested in seeing that on this channel as well, then I will do that in the future. It's just my daughter generally gets the box, takes everything out, displays everything very quickly, and it's not really generally in the box for very long. So if I can get in there and get to the box, then I will do the video. So that's it. I'm gonna stop talking and stop waffling. I really hope you've enjoyed it. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And that's it for today. So see you next time. Bye.